reach, and something that we have to maybe forget this game, go on to our next matchup against Korea on Saturday, and take that as it comes.
R.A. working his second inning.
R.A. Meyer, good to see him in the ball game. Good to see him in the ball game, and good to see him on this Guam All-Star team. R.A.'s been around for years and years and years. Last year, as we mentioned earlier, having one of his best seasons, crossing up these GML hitters with his off-speed stuff. And we've yet to see what effect it will have on these Japan players.
We saw R.A. up here after the game Friday night, drove up, watched the game on TV for a while, came up and gave us a few pointers.
And a terrific guy. Always a great competitor, but on the other hand, not afraid to give credit where credit is due. And in this case, certainly Japan deserves a great deal. And his first pitch is fouled over by the light pole in left field, making a move to that inflatable light beer can over there, Tom.
That gives us another chance to thank our fine sponsors, including Miller Lite and Miller Genuine Draft.
With the black label.
Grounder to second. Ogden. Not in time.
Oh. And at this point in the game, Tom, you got to wonder why that sort of close call would go in that direction.
Well, here's the replay. Ogden stays in front of it. The old tie goes to the runner, perhaps.
I guess it's that age-old rule coming out.
Squares around a bunt, takes a strike. Some of our other sponsors we'd like to thank are Gibson's, Exxon, who well represented on the field tonight, Continental, GMHP, Ace Hardware, Pepsi, Nature's Way, and Dial Rent to Own.
Let's not forget Nature's Way, sponsor of that body that you sport around. Looking very shapely, I might add.
Don't get too close.
It's 14-0. We have to talk about something.
And that's out of play for an 0-2 count. Japan team is wholesale changes in the field.
And this is a tough team, Tom. You have to wonder how they lost that 8-6 game to Taipei on Sunday. A tough team.
Sakamoto at the plate, came in last inning. Walked, came around to score. NBA today, Vinnie Johnson, 19 straight points in the third quarter. Detroit beat Utah. Off-speed pitch hit down the left field line.
And did Boston play today, Tom?
Boston picked up a victory today.
They won it.
Beat Atlanta. Robert Parrish, Reggie Lewis, a big game.
And Dominique didn't have the big one?
Atlanta only had 90 points tonight.
Ooh.
Good defense by the Celts. Larry Bird has been working out. Hopefully be back soon. There's another foul ball off the screen in front of the left field bullpen.
And Tom, maybe you could help with that. What is the story with Larry Bird? Everyone was looking forward, at least Celtic fans, to him coming back on March 1, and he's not back in the lineup.
Well, he's been working out in 3-on-3 and 5-on-5 drills. Of course, he had surgery on both heels, bone spurs, slight Achilles problem. They say he's running a little bit behind schedule. They're hoping to have him in the lineup at least by the playoff time.
And of course, any injury to the Achilles tendon is a major injury. Something I thought I'd share with you.
Very major injury. That is a very hard tendon to tear.
And even a tougher one to heal.
Yeah, you'd have trouble cutting it with a razor blade. It's so strong.
So a little play on words there. A tougher one to heal the Achilles tendon.
Yeah. Fulfilling your hat well.
Yes, unappreciated by both the booth and the viewers at home, no doubt.
So the count remains 1-2 on Sakamoto. Nakune over on first on the error on Ogden. Nobody out here in the bottom of the eighth. Probably the last at bat for Tokyo tonight.
At this point, Tom, I think everyone is hoping so.
The 2-2 pitch from Meyer. There's a ground ball to third. Nice play. Gets away from Ogden. Down to left field. Acuna advances to third, makes the turn, and holds. So another error. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Acuna. 2 for 4 on the night with a homer. 3 runs scored. There goes the runner. The throw down to third.
And Tom, that just shows you the Guam team is not ready to give this ball game up, although at this late juncture it may be something that they want to think about getting out of and going on to later. But in a case like that, the runner obviously going from first to second. Martinez heads up play, not going down to second, the obvious play, but going to third and trying to catch that runner off. Guam with their heads still in the ball game, although the score would indicate that they want to get out of here as much as anyone else. Still willing to play the game and do it to the best of their ability, which I think counts well for them and the entire Westpac tournament.
If there's any way we can get a shot of this, any way we can get a shot of this hat on Joe's head up here, something to see.
Not a pretty sight, ladies and gentlemen, but it is late in the ball game.
The 2-0 pitch from Meyer, outside for a ball. 3-0, nobody out, runners at second and third.
Well, Tom, I've just been handed an update. It's still warm. The paper is still warm here. But in Navy varsity playoff basketball action, the Guam SPG team pulling one out once again, a tight one, 81-79 over the Anderson Bombers. But of course, both teams still staying alive in the double elimination format of the playoffs. It's the Guam SPG team. An exciting finish, 81-79 over the Bombers of Anderson.
Good showing. Anderson, always a tough team.
Always a tough team.
Doesn't lose too many ball games.
I thought I'd share that with you.
So there's a walk to Acuna, and the bases are loaded. Nobody out. Meyer not getting a whole lot of help in the field. He's going to go with a full windup. The first baseman, Takeda, at the plate. Takeda 2 for 5 on the night with a couple of RBIs and a run scored.
And a good call there for R.A. And I think this will give R.A. an opportunity to reach down and play the kind of ball he's capable of playing. As you see, a big swing and a miss there. As the count runs to 0-2, nobody out. Bases are full of the Japanese Tokyo Gas Company players.
Wonder if they have a nickname.
What could we call them? We could make a nickname for them, Tom.
The Gases?
Nah. No. The Flamers?
No.
No, not the Flamers.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. That'll score 2 more.
You notice, Tom, even the siren sounds a little limp this evening at this point.
There it is on the replay. Turns on the ball, the pulled in infield. A little collision there between Ogden and Acuna. A couple of runs come home. And it's 16-0 Japan.
It's 2 touchdowns and a safety, Tom.